Hey guys, it's me. It's obviously Christmas today, and I just want to say before I start this video, I hope you all have a great Christmas. You get what you want, you get everything you want, you hope to go and see your family. Obviously because of this COVID thing, we don't know what's going to happen. I've got Christmas presents just scattered across my bed, like I've not even tidied up yet. I feel like a pig. Thought I would post a video review from a film that I watched not long ago. It's called Westworld. I forgot the release date exactly. The review, I gave it 2 stars because it is very dated for what the film was. It was set in like the 70s and it has a couple of like misogynistic undertones in it, because there's this scene where this guy in like the medieval world, because there's 3 worlds, a Roman world, the West world, and a medieval world, and this fat tubby like awful guy has gone to a medieval one, and he's flirting with the queen, trying to cause shit with the queen, and he tries to seduce this younger girl who's like a maid. She's like really young and he's like in his 40s. So he's trying to make advances to her and she's pushing them away like, sir, I don't want it. But then they're obviously watching the people who control the park, and they're like, why is she not accepting his things? We're gonna have to take her in for programming. Whether or not she's a robot, and obviously people want to set the robots to have, like, make the customers happy. So if a customer wanted to get with like a 12-year-old in it, that's what the customer wants. But just because she's not taking his advances, women back in medieval times would have done that anyway. There probably was a lot of rape back then because things weren't sorted properly, but women would have easily have just said no back then. I stand for everyone. Like, I stand for obviously LGBT, black, white, whatever you are, like disabilities, mental health. Like, I'm an advocate for everything. Like, I think everyone should be treated equally. Whatever you identify as, whatever you present yourself as, whatever ethnicity you are, race you are, anything, disability, mental health, anything. It was good, like, with the animation and that, because there was this animation where there was like this ship and it was landing to sort of come to the park. I could tell it was like a toy, but back then it looked actually kind of realistic. Like, I thought they used CGI back then, and I was like, what? Like, it was actually pretty realistic. I thought, no way have they got to designed a ship in the 70s that big to look that realistic. Obviously, I'm going to try and make it as sort of a fair review as possible, because obviously it's dated, some things were dated. Obviously the misogyny, that was sort of common still then. But I just wanted to point that out, that I'm going to try and make the review as fair as possible, whether I've give it like a 1, for example, or a 5. I'm not going to praise it any different. There's some parts with the mechanics that are actually really cool. Like, obviously you could tell, like, there was this scene when this doctor guy was holding some woman's foot, and he was pretending to fix her wires, and obviously he was holding wires in his hand with his hand that he wasn't using, and fixing it with the other one, but it looked like it was poking out of a foot in a way. And there was some bits where you could see people's eyes were open. That was a bit thingy, but it was still dated. But from what they did, it was actually really good. Like, also there are bits where you could tell the difference between the robots with their eyes, where they could have used like an effect with their eyes where they have camera lens and stuff like that. And they did it in the Bela Lugosi 1931 Dracula. There's also a scene with their hands to tell that they're different from humans, and their hands look rubbery. This series I'm watching, all they do is rely on CGI stuff and stuff like that. But the thing I will praise the series for is, so far that I'm watching, is how the actors can switch. So they have to change their voices, their mannerisms, their characteristics, and it's really cool. There's this dad in Westworld who's discovered sort of like this photo of this girl who's not part of Westworld. Like, glitches out, so he changes his voice like several times throughout the scene that he's doing, and it's absolutely amazing. Like, I can't wait to continue watching it, even though I'm really behind. Again, I hope you all have a very good Christmas. I'll probably be posting more now because I finished my job, the festive one, and I've been working non-stop throughout this week and last week and the week before. So I'll probably be able to post more and maybe do some vlogs or something on other subjects. I hope you all have a good Christmas, and I will see you in the next video.